I should. Oh, I already have.
Where had y'all placed Darmani? That's Darmani.
Darmani's right here with the little Darmani sticker.
Since he's an NPC, just leave the dice. Leave the dice.
Okay.
Leave the dice. Except please no, because that's my D20 and I need that for him. I'd like to swap it out with a different dice of the same color. And then, where is a convenient rooftop rooftop with Koya for Mama Bird.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Excuse me.
You're here to have people
How dare
not die.
If you could just
5,
fly.
10, 15, 20, 30,
You had
40,
the
40, 45, 50. Okay, cool. Within range.
I can cartwheel more easily than I can fly.
Flying is literally free unless interrupted.
I don't trust that it won't be interrupted, though.
I do, but you do you.
You fall, you hit the ground, and your magic armor just like spews out a bunch of rupees.
All the village kids. Oh, Mom.
Are we ready?
I think so.
I suppose.
You load the game. The game loads.
We do all the rep.
So we just got an SSD.
Yep.
It took a little bit for Koya to calm down after getting freaked the F out at a freaking demon god bearing down on her and her unconscious form at the time.
Thankfully, she had capitalism to protect her.
She did. And she made it to the hometown and started mobilizing people. When the rest of the party got there, the idea was, oh my god, this thing is coming. And we need to figure out every possible way of stopping it. Even though it might be something that is maybe or maybe not even doable.
We gotta try.
But we're going to try. And so you mobilized the people. There was an entire archery training situation where you guys hooked up, you hooked up dummies and taught pretty much everyone how to shoot a bow. Some people were really into it, that they were really quickly able to pick it up. All the people who lived here originally, they're secretly the Sheikah.
You also taught rapid shot, right?
Yes. Rapid shot as well.
But they, of course, played along to try to pretend like they were failing at first and not that, they were used to weaponry to begin
And for
with.
clarity, did we train anyone on tower shields?
I trained everyone standing in front in tower shield proficiency.
Okay, so the front row are tower shields.
All got a bunch of
back rows are
doors
got it.
attached to
Thank
their
you.
arms.
Wanted to
Can I
clarify.
roll some kind of perception to try and spot a Rito who seemed... Oh, Rito is good at archery. Never mind.
I mean...
Never mind.
You can. The Rito you are trying to think about never exited the Shadow Temple to join the
Okay,
fight.
cool. Thank
They
you.
probably got their own defenses set up there.
Probably.
It's possible.
Ninja house full of ninjas with ninja traps.
Still left. They're like, good luck.
We still remember unification.
Ninja vanishing trick.
Apologies for the interruption. Please continue.
As you guys had entered, you still had a couple of hours of daylight to get this all situated with the training of the archery, to setting up the traps, to setting up, breaking the entire ground of all of this. And as Ganondorf approaches, ooh, as the sun
dang it.
finally falls behind the horizon, and what rises in its place, the blood moon rises again. And I died with the music. And I just remembered that I turned my computer on mute. I'm gonna mute this real quick. Boom, done.
Can we turn that down just like 3 notches?
Hi.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And it happens just right as Ganondorf reaches the edge of the
Little markings.
little markings with his posse of 2 Lizalfos still with him.
They are very loyal.
Fear is a powerful motivator. And Ganondorf, kind of still hidden from a lot of this area, given that this cliff face was in the wild, stops as the wards on each side hold.
We did it, boys.
And those two would see the aura reach out off camera, come back with a frickin' boulder, and throws a magnificent boulder that scrapes this entire area and takes the wards off of one side. Another boulder to take out the wards on the other side. And how high is this chicken crate?
Ganon's head level.
Okay, the person or the aura? The person?
The person.
Where his
The
physical
person.
head is.
Yeah, where Ganon's physical floating head is, that's where we
Mhm.
suspended the box of chickens.
Okay. Roll just a random luck roll to see if the crate gets broken based on getting hit with a
10.
boulder.
That was just a d20, I rolled a 10.
If I had a coin to flip. Evens or odds?
Odds.
That's
Okay. The chicken crate breaks. And those 3 chickens start to... And slowly...
On difficult terrain.
Yep. As they wander in different directions, given that they notice that it was a boulder and not a living thing that just interrupted them.
Get back in there, soldiers!
And since this is difficult terrain for anyone who's walking on the ground, the Lizalfos won't be able to walk very far. But
Yeah,
if we're
floating.
at top of the initiative, the first person to act would be some of the NPCs. They have nothing to do at the moment. Jitsuko at 17. You would be the first person to have an action before Ganondorf would be able to move into the battlefield.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself because I don't want to cast my buff until he's there to get debuffed.
Okay.
Or actually, no. Is he within a 50-foot radius? I think
Yes.
he's a little too far out.
You don't have line of sight to him, so it won't work.
Okay, so no, held actions is standard. Then I'm just going to cast Sanctuary on myself and make myself a little bit safer.
Okay. A couple of people in the middle don't have anything to do yet. Ganondorf is next. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, occupying those squares. And behind him, rising out of the ground, skeletons. 4 little boys.
Bastards.
No boys.
The little guys that you guys face at Castletown. In a similar fashion. Where are the... Did I not have those? Okay, they're at the top of the initiative, so they're able to move their 15 feet. And we're now on to... Next person would be Sierra at 13.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guidance on Umara.
Footstep and give that to her.
I get a +1!
And Scorpion Boy is going to come just again 5 foot forward with me. And he's going to delay his action.
Mm-hmm.
Might clash against all those. Like,
Um,
might actually... I'm solid with that. I can remind people as they get close.
And that's all we're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I can't reach him and I don't want to push through you guys.
Okay, Sierra was at 13. Koya at 11.
Okay. I am going to call out archers ready and have the shield people like duck down so that shots can be fired
Mm-hmm.
at skeletons.
Okay.
And held action to fire my own arrows at skeletons.
Okay.
Present.
Okay.
Because they're not within line of sight yet.
Okay. Do you want to make a will save?
Can I tell what it's coming from?
You can.
That's a sentence.
Is it from... Can I tell if it's from some source that means me harm? Because I think it's from what you're doing, but we can't speak.
It's none of these.
Okay, then... You know what? No, sure. If it's from the source that I'm fairly certain it's from, well, let's see what happens.
Okay, so you're not making a will save.
No, I'm good. No, because I have to write this out because if I don't know and I can't speak in circles, I'm sorry. And I cannot expose the thing. I apologize for delaying.
Jitsuko's a traitor.
The NPC at that initiative will not be able to take. Will hold that action. Yeah.
Thank you. Then I will accept and let them do what they are doing.
You remember this feeling before?
Oh, God
Just
damn it.
very briefly. It was the time you almost died. One of the 2 times you almost died.
Thanks.
These guys can move. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10,
You're lucky I haven't had a turn yet, twerps.
5, 10,
Yeah, or
15,
else we'll be smacking them.
5, 10, and that's all you can go because you can't occupy that space. And the Stelblins are over. All right, the regular people are now at their initiative. If Jiro then has the ability to shoot, is that your orders?
Back row is shooters.
Back row is shooters, front row is shields.
Okay. And is
So-
that your orders for them to shoot?
The orders are for the back row to shoot, yes.
Okay. So we
We
have 4 people, correct?
Correct. 4 people.
Monica and Duan are a part of that, correct?
Monica, Dwan, Connie, and Hannah. Hank?
They're just spinning in a circle.
Hank. They would be.
We should put one up around.
Alright, so Monica Duan. Those hits. Okay, we got hits coming in from everyone. I think a bow is a D8.
We never decided if they're short or long, so let's call them long.
D8s. Okay. So that would be a total of 5 damage coming in on this one. And Skelly Boy is going to crumple into a pile of bones.
Done. Mook's taken care of.
Okay.
Nice.
So, regular people, if you have any other actions that you want to order the regular people to do, you may order the regular people to do them at this point.
Is Groose considered one of the regular people?
Groose has his own initiative at 4.
Okay.
You go, Goose.
Yeah.
Poco is up next after the regular people have taken their. Nope.
No?
It is a
You
pile
gotta,
of
you
bones.
gotta, you
Skulls
gotta
get
crush.
crushed.
You gotta crush their bones.
Grind them into dust.
So, if anyone has any other orders, you may make your orders. Otherwise, it is Poco's turn. Okay, it is
Cool.
Poco's turn.
Okay. I occupy these squares. I enter his threat range. Does that trigger?
Are
I'm
you
enlarged.
about to take an attack?
Am I attacking?
Mhm.
Not yet.
Okay. The aura is the only thing that queues up. It is a fear-based effect. We'll say.
Yes, I get bonuses against fear. You said will?
Mm-hmm.
23.
Just barely passed.
Jesus.
No.
So you're just shaking.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
To there?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't move any closer because that's bones.
It's bones.
And I can't occupy the bone space. But then with the hammer's better for them, the long spear's better for him. Master Royal Long Spear. Which gives me 15 feet reach.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15. So it's just him in the pile of bones that I'm cleaving.
Okay. Leaving what first?
Him.
Okay.
And in particular, can I target the mech not being able to see it?
You have no idea of what it is. You can swing where you think it is. Either way, if you target him, you're gonna hit the mech.
Okay, so going for him first.
'Kay.
And it gets an attack of opportunity, you said?
It's. You had said you weren't doing an attack yet,
Yes.
so that's what I assumed.
But now I am attacking.
Okay, so the aura thing is going to take a swipe at you.
Okay. AC of 11.
Yeah, it's gonna do it. Do
Cool.
you have any mirror images or anything up?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That's going to hit.
Yep.
I don't like it.
I should have ordered my dice. There we go.
Are those second level spells?
Okay, 18 points of damage as it just.
Does that overcome
Claw.
DR or
Not specifically, so you can apply your DR1 to negate part of it.
cool? And then I'm gonna Karmic Retribution the mech. It makes a will save.
Okay.
Or Fate's Retribution. It's a DC 15.
Okay. Meets but does not exceed.
Okay, it's at a -2 on everything for 4 rounds.
Okay.
Nice.
And then so the attack against the mech is gonna.
You are shaken.
Yes, that is noted. I don't think an 18 overcomes the AC.
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
And
No person.
What's the no person? Thank you.
you're good. You're good. And then against the little pile of bones, 31, 33. 33 to hit the pile of bones. I presume it dies.
I sure fucking hope it does.
It gone. It is checked out.
Are these the raspberry ones?
Yes.
Oh.
Next person up on the initiative is actually one of the people. She wasn't one of the normal people. So
I want a normie.
She's not a normie.
you hear a voice of, "My king,"
No!
and she starts climbing down.
Ugh.
Excuse me, bitch.
She's one of the Gerudo.
Uh-huh.
And she just has to use all of her movement action to climb down from one rooftop, climb down from another, and is standing right behind Poco, and looks like she's about to take a knee.
Do you get an attack? She left your threat range.
I don't consider her a threat.
Well, she just whispered my king right in front of you.
Right in front of me, so I...
Do you attack her?
Yes. She
You're
a
going
hoe.
non-lethal.
Mama,
I would like-
don't!
I would like to make a non-lethal attack.
Okay.
But I only have my bow out.
Ah, then
Just
you
shoot her in the
cannot.
foot.
Can't.
Can't.
Alrighty.
Who's up next?
Tis I, the Frenchiest fry. I am going to... Long spears are two-handed weapons, right?
Yep.
Fuck. Alright. So,
I use one.
in that case, I am going to... Barnacles in one hand, Royal Tower Shield in the other,
Yes!
and then I'm going to lunge and pummel the shit out of that skeleton.
Okay.
He had it coming.
Basically, lunge gives you extra range, I believe,
Extra
correct?
reach.
Lunge gives me
So is
reach.
enlarge, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have
So-
guidance.
And since I'm enlarged... well, that one's not hitting. But the other one,
What was the total?
it was a natural 1.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
And then the other one totals out to 29 to hit.
Yeah.
And that will be
Enlarge is +4 strength.
7 damage.
Of what type?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay. Yep. You crumble it into bones,
Haha!
and that was your 2 attacks.
That was my 2 attacks.
Okay. Cool. Umara has completed. Any old people that are on the map would get a chance to act. I think you sorted out the old
We
people.
sent the old and the young up the mountain with Gorgo.
And Crick, I don't think, is on the map because you
Correct,
sent him
'cause
up.
he was old. Yep.
Greta, you sent up the map, and Jella. So no more old people.
Jello.
That person didn't do anything that you can see. That person hasn't shown up. The Vake
Vake!
is there.
Hey, Vake!
He's there. He is definitely
Definitely
there.
I know him.
Sidon can wait on that just for now. The Groose is available to
Okay,
do
so
what you
he
need.
had a
Right
chicken
in a row.
and that was his command. Is
Mhm.
if you don't have a chicken in your hands, there should be one. And so 5, 10, 15. How far can he throw a chicken?
Well, you can throw it and then the chicken will glide.
I want him to throw a chicken at Ganon.
I think we're gonna have to get him a little bit closer than just that, behind a tree. Okay, we're gonna have the Groose roll to hit.
Am I rolling or are you rolling?
I'll let you roll it, but it will be under his stat block.
Okay, I rolled a
Quick.
10 plus or minus whatever he has.
I want to find this.
Mhm.
Oh no! I knew I'd run into this problem. There he is. Okay, so he has improvised weapons, so there's no penalty for any improvisation.
Sure.
So you rolled a what?
10 plus his dex mod.
A 10.
Plus his BAB if he has it.
Who does the chicken hit?
A 13 is not going to hit armor class to do meaningful damage, so you're not going to be hurting anything, but you are able to get the chicken there.
There's a chicken here. Where are the other 3?
They walk
Just
off.
they're flying around. They're
Okay.
they're wandering around like chickens with their heads cut off.
I desperately want this to work.
That was the Groose's turn. Gorko's out of there.
Yep.
Darmani's turn. All the way at the bottom of the initiative.
Well, because I meta knowledge know that that Darmani will not be passing any will saves against this fear thing. So all Darmani can do is go crush the skull. So
Okay.
just do a roll up to it and hit it with a rock.
Okay. So
'Cause that's-
5, 10, 15, 20.
Because I don't want to send Darmani running from the fight.
25 avoiding
It does
any
not sound right.
Mm-hmm.
funkiness.
And then so you smash the ever-living.
Uh-huh.
And
And then that gets me hopefully set up if I can roll on difficult terrain. I don't like the raspberry ones, thank you.
more for me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you were about here.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 20, 30. I think you'd have to end in that slot because it's difficult terrain.
Can you not diagonal step
5,
into
10,
or out of difficult
15.
terrain? Because there's one that you
25.
25, yeah.
I want to say
Out.
So I think it's one square closer.
I want to say out of.
Why even have the sticky note?
Cool. Okay. Darmani's turn is now over. Things happen at the top of the order.
Yay!
One such thing is a voice calls out from just one of the rooftops of the Hylian Democratic Party wishes to endorse our candidate of whatever that is as president and king of Hyrule. Please.
Oh, shut up!
Now is not the time!
And that noise doesn't really hide the other voice that is a bit lower and a bit more menacing, and it just says, "Brothers, the time is now."
How many Yiga have infiltrated this town?
You know the Castletown refugees?
No.
God damn it.
So a lot of people turn.
Alrighty, Mara, you're
And
up.
we just taught them to shank each other.
They already knew if they're Yiga.
They knew.
Oh
Can I
no.
put red dots on them?
Sure, I'm gonna circle them first, and then I need to put more markings on them to identify more things.
Oh, of course.
Brutus.
Give him
There's
nipples.
Brutus.
Eyes.
That's a really bad nipple.
I'm not doing nipples anymore.
You weirdo. That me.
Okay.
I knew using these people was a mistake.
And
The
Identify
alternative
what
was
types
they
they
went
are.
with the old people and brought them back as hostage.
That'd be a them problem at that point.
That's a penalty for being old.
Teru,
I have a grandfather up there.
an
Don't you
assassin.
say
He's
that.
an ass.
Teru ass!
The Yiga are the coronavirus. Only for the.
Kulo is also an assassin. Once I find him. And I'm fine with using this abbreviation right now. Hank and Connie are tactician types.
All they've ever done in their lives was spin in a circle.
That happened.
That was their tactic.
Cool that I have it labeled. She's doing her thing. Got him. I think Brutus is a samurai type.
Oh no. Luckily we got some tower shields up there.
Ada was an assassin as well.
So they're gonna
I
be
think I
busy
got
fighting
everybody.
each other.
This one doesn't have a label, but I don't know who that is.
Ty.
We have to save them.
Ty's an assassin as well.
Oh, that roof is
Luckily-
fucked.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a Koya Jitsuko problem because I can't reach the roofs.
Don't worry, I'll just stab people.
I was gonna say I'm out of defensive spells. I can do nothing.
You have a bow?
I can't shoot into combat like that.
You have a bow!
However, one more thing happens at the
Please
top of the order.
let all the Sheikah come spring out of the corner too, so that way they can have their fights. Please.
Yes.
What the?
Want the clock.
Hello.
And Cass is going to be flying around and applying bardic inspiration of a +1, and that also applies against charm and fear. And the question is where do you want to place that?
What's the radius on it?
I believe that's a 30-foot radius for.
Do we want to have him protecting the good people or on the main squad?
So the good people are the good people?
I would say the good people because my turn's about to come up and I'm going to cast prayer on us anyway. We will have a +1.
Cool. So 30 feet if he's here. Well, there's what, one Yiga here? There's a single Yiga.
God, I
on-
hope those people can deal with one.
I hope they can handle the one Yiga.
Everyone turn! Rapid shots!
Let's go ahead and this cluster. So this would give 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
also
6.
giving bonuses to the.
No, it's not.
It's only allies.
Oh,
This will hit everyone except for her. She's the
fine.
only one not being inspired.
She's good.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want some type of, or you got the red dot on it?
I've got it written.
Okay. Do you want some type of, nah, we're good. You got your red dot.
Yeah. We'll mark it with a big B.
Please and thank. Okay. We are back at the top of the order. Bless.
Bless you.
I have to want to wait till Cor gets back.
Sure.
Descriptions?
Well, it's the person at the top of the order. Has some specifics to her character.
Oh.
I see.
Sidon's gonna start ripping people apart.
He has the option of either
The
doing
Fake
that
is over there to protect him.
or protect people, yeah. But yeah, that crew's fine.
I was like, there's no turncoats with it. They just watch and go, ah, ah.
Ah, they can shoot those other ones. They're right on the edge.
They can. What's about to happen is one of them's not going to use a bow.
Oh dear.
I've been waiting for this.
I just had a sudden image of one of them just spitting in a deadly manner at the Yiga. It's just like a venom spit. There's someone in the town who chews tobacco and they just spit in the Yiga's eye.
I don't know.
The Dragonborn Fusroda. So, an NPC that sent you a letter that got lost in the post.
Probably.
She takes out her gun.
What?
My secret power is gun.
And she fires
Who has a gun?
the lookout girl. Errol, if you remember that
She's
name.
fucking awesome. I
I
love her.
don't.
What kind of gun?
A flintlock
A Glock.
pistol.
It's the girl who was up in the crow's nest.
It's
Yeah.
a Uzi. It's a side
And that
piece.
is...
A whole
Ooh,
bazooka.
that might not hit.
It's versus touch though.
It is versus touch, and she fired against the one who has the lowest touch, but she... Still, 11
Not
doesn't
even with the
help.
plus
One
one.
of the villagers just
Even
pulled out
with
a
it.
gun.
No.
And so you just hear a... from the back as a shot rings out. And she uses,
Son of a.
she
Is
uses
it raining?
A storm is on the way.
she uses a move action to reload. So that is Errol at the top of the order. We have
Oh, we should have.
Dewan up next. Dewan is going to chase after Monica.
Is that the love? Oh.
Yeah.
That person here. Stealth children can act. So this one is going to get smashed by Poco as it enters the start range. Same for this one, so Darmani and Poco can take attacks of opportunity if
I
they so
hit.
wish.
I will. I do not.
Bones.
And that's with...
I rolled a 1. I don't.
Oh, that's rough. That's very rough.
So it's going to attack you. What's Darmani's attack?
15?
At the moment, my AC is 15.
Okay, it hits you for a grand total of 3 points of damage. It just goes... They count as improved unarmed for the purposes of taking another attack of opportunity. This one you already annihilated, and for you guys, one mechanic that you had is you remember that you could just stomp them if you take them out. So that is not something you guys remembered, but you are within range to make the one-shot kill.
These are alright.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
No, I'm like, where Sarah voiced not liking them, I'm like, these are alright.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're bad.
Okay. Cass can take an action. Bardic Inspiration is maintained as a free action, so he can cast. Right there. I don't think anyone's injured.
I
So-
am, but I'm way over there.
He's going to hold an action to cast Cure Light Wounds on somebody if one of the allies gets hurt over there.
Good boy.
Moves or Cass. That doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. He gone. Jitsuko, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Prayer, which reaches all of us, basically like the little tree circle, and will give Ganon a -1 to.
That really hits everyone.
Yeah, it's everybody.
Okay. And we have that on
Does it
buff
stop
tracker.
here?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got it. That's part of Umara, yeah.
Okay, so it
And that's
doesn't
for
hit me.
8 rounds.
Yeah, it does exclude you.
Okay,
It
that's fine.
does?
That's fine.
If you take... I can't see you getting it unless you go airborne to hit her as well.
Then that's what I'll do,
Okay. Now it hits everyone.
because I want to hit all the humans. Well, you know.
Yep.
Humanish.
Okay.
Human enough.
Bipeds.
And did you want this pronounced as cack or sack? For
Cack.
cack. Okay. Cack is up next with a separate initiative.
2 guns.
Okay, it's a little out of his range. So he's going to shoot the bow as he was trained to do.
Rabbit shot.
Okay, and that's going to be in the first shot of a 19. Second shot is going to miss. 19 is going to hit.
Just 20?
It's
Those are all
combined.
dice.
It's not a raw roll.
Got it.
And so he's going to shoot the assassin up there for 2 points of damage, which we can mark on.
They're a little sticky.
And he shoots that dude in the face.
I'm down to start helping you write numbers on things.
I'll leave. You have a pencil. You don't need my pencil.
Yeah.
Okay. Cack Zan is running, and so
Sent him off with the other two. We sent the rude dude off as well.
okay.
Go.
Ingo?
Ingo.
Oh, yeah. I trust him though.
I don't.
I don't.
Okay. So this would be a new
Zan will take care of him.
coming in from this, and this is a bit of a pudgier. That's a good word for it. A pudgier Yiga. His face mask is a lot more decorated,
No.
and he's got a big old gut
Is the master.
as he steps in. Introducing the burly, the attractive, the
You're not
skilled,
impressive!
the mysterious Master Koga.
Can I have Bruce make a
I
opposed
100%
performance
shoot
check?
Isaac Coilex. Is he worth my time?
The Goron's like, I
Cause a
got him.
lot of trouble.
As a gigantic metal sphere just appears, and he uses a move action to roll it over these two. Make a reflex save, Umara and Sierra.
At a +1 because prayer, guys. Remember that.
I'm at a 19.
32.
I'm on buff tracker status this fight.
Holy mother of mercy. Oh, there's Koga. Okay, that was...
How long's your prayer, Jitsuko? 8 rounds?
rounds.
Okay.
Raw damage is 11. What was the...
I got 19.
Okay, yeah,
19,
just
32.
have it.
So 5 each.
Yay.
As he uses the move action to roll the sphere over. And that is move action
Oh, I
and
can
move
use
action.
that.
And his turn is over.
Witch magic.
Koga's done. Assassins get to take their opportunities. So these two assassins, one is going to Binik,
I
something
thought
like
it
that.
said bitch.
This was a bitch.
Which one are we? Oh
We
yeah,
got
bitch.
asses. We got
Yeah,
bitch.
Bitch ass. Bitch ass.
And
Ego. Shit fuck.
with a 22, that is going to do it. Where is... This is going to be the entire night of where did I put that? Thankfully, it is not in... They're not flanking yet. So that one takes 6 points.
This
for Billick takes 6.
Billick takes 6.
And this one's going to 5-foot step forward and try Ida.
The ass.
Yep, and it's going to go after Del.
Okay.
Same move. 12 versus... I don't think that one has a tower shield, does
No,
it?
Tower Shield's front line.
Okay, I think that's going to hit for a
Oof.
grand total of 8 points of...
Got it.
8 points of damage
Noted.
as they're just stepping forward and knifing people. Other assassins in the area, those are tacticians. They can't do a thing.
Are they abandoning their bows?
Kulo is going to try to stab Bubba. Say it again.
Are they abandoning their bows?
Well, they just put him away. 2 doesn't do it.
We outfitted
on
them.
the person or on the
And
On their
were there any other assassins? Teru did not do that, and he does flank Del. So I didn't, unfortunately, I didn't apply it before, but I'll apply it now. 15's going to do it, and this is going to do a lot of damage.
Cast his held action goes off.
It will, yes. Assassin, how many? 36. Okay, so that's 2. 17. It'd be 17, and I believe that is going
We'll
to
bring it to 25.
And the normal people have.
Not 25.
But cast his held action was when someone needs healing, so
Yep.
it would have been on the first attack.
So we'll just apply it now. It's gonna heal for 5
So
on Del.
20 points of damage on Del.
Mm-hmm. And Del's not looking too good.
That is a touch spell, though.
He can fly over. We're forgiving that bit because he is a. There are already
buff
enough
bot.
units. Yeah, he's a buff bot right now.
Gotcha, thank you.
Because there are people in this world who are also helping you, not just ones that want to kill everything that you like. I think that's all the assassins, which brings us now to that spot. As far as right before Ganondorf moves, again, the politician keeps
Politicking.
talking.
Well, can the Yiga stab him?
The Yiga already took his action, unfortunately, and so Ganondorf is going to attempt to move forward.
I
I'm
already
gonna attempt
used
to
my
punch his bitch ass.
and I already used mine on that one for this round. Until my turn comes up, I don't have one.
Okay, so Mara, go ahead and make that.
Ah, that's probably not gonna do it on a 17.
17's not going to do it. Also, make your will save against the aura.
Does he step on a chicken?
You roll luck.
Make a tremendous luck.
I got a natural one.
Umara is panicking.
My tremendous luck eternal. I'm not gonna eternal roll my tremendous luck. I rolled on that one.
So Umar is no longer going to be holding Ganondorf back as we take the 5, 10, 15,
Triggers
20.
the trap
Triggers the trap.
of
Big
dropping a
heavy
very
barrel
heavy.
of
This is the barrel of weapons.
Just the barrel of weapons.
What about this
we're
one?
Going to,
It was all the
They're-
same
they're all
one.
the
Those
same
were
thing.
Those
if
are
he
all just
lands
triggers.
here,
Oh,
or here.
got it.
we're going to say it's that many pounds and just translate it to fall damage. And then we will... Okay. It's going to do... It's going to do a nondescript amount of damage to the aura,
I think he will
provided
keep him
that...
at range as well if he takes up all 4 of those squares.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
You can whip them.
Cool. I shall.
Cool.
After he gets hit by a barrel.
Quick and
Okay.
good.
Whip.
And basically what is going to happen is they get there, they're going to attempt to push down the tree. Strength check.
See, I make your attack of opportunity, please. And you still have the master weapon.
I thought Poco had
I
it.
had it.
Oh, then never mind.
26 to hit.
26 is not going to do anything meaningful to that aura.
Cool.
As-
Did you have flank?
Oh,
No, not flanking.
As the tree is uprooted, but it is going to take
He is in my
another
reach.
another turn to be able to get it out of his way. And behind him,
Get a hook to
spawning 3 bigger skeletons of a different type. As I picked the same exact color as those others. Good job, me. So, if the white ones were the size of goblins,
Then red immediately.
these are the size of the bigger moblins that one of them tried to kick you off of a scaffolding before.
So kick me off that scaffolding, actually.
There are more of that size. Ganondorf's turn is now over. The tacticians now have the ability to do things. Hank and Connie, I believe, are the only ones.
Yeah.
Jitsuka's
Flying
flying
above.
over.
Flying above.
Because
Flank over
this is
top.
where prayer had
Because
to be
I had
hit
to
everyone.
give the reach.
Okay, cool. Tactician. So they're going to be doing a combo attack.
Oh.
Just 2 actions that are going to play off of one another.
Mhm.
It is going to be Koya. What's your touch AC?
Touch is just minus any.
Touch is just your plus your dexterity bonus.
Okay, 15.
Okay, so you're not going to notice what happens
Are
because
they moving adjacent then?
because time stops for you,
Koya gets stasis.
and that one's going to Connie's going to 5-foot step forward
That's Hank's
and
stasis.
perform an attack, which, given that you cannot move, that's going to hit. It
How many rupees?
only
I
does
haven't activated yet.
Oh.
it only does 3 points of damage because you are frozen in time when it happens. It does half damage, but when your turn
Every 5
comes
damage
up,
is knocked
it's going to be you're going to be basically knocked off of the building when it releases. So you're going to lose your turn, and then you're going to be knocked off the building. But acrobatics check still less than fall damage because that's how acrobatics works. The 2 tacticians have now moved. That brings us now to any samurai, which I believe that is Brutus.
Yep. Just Brutus.
So Brutus can 5-foot step here, and then just do a wind cleaver on Terra,
Sure.
which is their massive sword.
Sure.
And that is a nat 20,
Oh god.
double nat 20, and so if that, I'm not gonna do an insta kill
Damage.
because
Damage is probably still.
you guys get
Yeah.
you guys get that. Okay, that's going to be doubled. It's going to do 32. That person needs to make a death saving throw.
At a +1 from Cass.
Okay, and that one's going to be currently sitting at, I believe it's -8.
Do you want me to denote that?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that a success or a failure?
That was a failure. As the wind cleaver comes out and just
Rude.
shatters down. That's the only samurai I believe it's on the map.
Yep.
So that brings us to Sidon. Sidon
Save
looks
the day, buddy.
Sidon looks around and notices that there are no problems in exactly his area, and so he is going to start climbing. And in the middle of it, he's going to perform as a... what type of action? I think it's a swift. Yeah, as a swift action, he's going to perform a battle cry, which is going to give a further +1 to attack rolls, +4 to against fear for the people around him in 30 feet. Sidon's going to be climbing up that wall. He's going to use a move action to return there next turn. Brings us to Sierra, and then Koya directly after.
I hit him with my whip.
You can have a master weapon.
Alright, I have the master weapon. And as a swift, I'm going to do the animal focus. I'm going to take tiger, and boy's going to take snake.
Okay. And that's, you're flanking him? Officially?
I have boy take a step.
Alright, he's going to take a 5-foot step.
He's going to need to make a will save.
Actually, hold on. Is Ganon in these four?
Yeah.
Because Umara's in.
I'm panicked, so I'm not up.
Okay, then yeah, he'll have to go there.
Okay.
Or here.
He got an 18 for his will save.
For Scorpion. Okay, so you committed to that. Scorpion Boy's now panicked as well. He's freaking the F out.
But he's still there?
He's going to have to use any remaining movement, which he doesn't. Next move, he's going to be running
Okay, cool.
away.
Cool. So I'm going to hit him with.
And you are not adjacent, so I believe you do not have to make...
That is a 19 to hit.
21, because the master weapon gives you +2.
Unfortunately, it is not going to do any meaningful damage that you can see.
Cool. Then I'm going to step over here.
Okay.
Because I don't know what.
Theoretically, sorry to cut turn, if I were to reload the save, it would just start at the beginning of this fight again, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think of a way to not have this. I'm sorry to interrupt their fight, but I feel like I'm fighting something hopeless here, and I'm trying to figure out a way around that. Because I feel like there is no effect to be had here.
As far as this, you are going to have a very hard time stopping this. The management is how many of these can you save?
So we should just let Ganon go. Just consider him a lost cause. He's getting through.
Yeah, that's essentially what this is.
Cool.
Turn order does go to Koya. Koya does lose her turn because she's under stasis. When it releases, you're going to be pushed 3 feet, which is going to be an acrobatics save to negate fall damage from being knocked off the roof.
Is that happening now, or
We're going to make it happen right now because this would be your turn.
Add a +1 for prayer.
Okay. 21.
Okay. So you grab the edge of the building. You will not have to take fall damage, but you will have to pull yourself up next turn.
Okay.
Okay. Stalblins are able to take their actions, which you've got 1 here, 2 here. One of them is going to take a swipe at Darmani. And that is... Which area of the... There we go. Okay. Okay, so one at Darmani is going to be a 9, which is probably not going to hit. At Poco is going to be a 19, and
19
then
hits.
a 7. So that is 1 hit from the sounds of things.
19 hits.
Okay, that's 2. And that's going to be whatever that is. 8 points of damage. The moblins have moved. Any normal people can now be moved and asked to do things.
Groose is not normal.
Correct.
That's what
So,
that's with.
tactically, what do you want the peoples to do?
Turn on the Yiga.
No, then what are they going to do against the Yiga?
Fight him the same way that we were going to fight the Ganon before this.
They were going to help whittle down stall things. They can't fight Yiga.
They can at least defend against them. Like shield people who raise your shields defend each other.
There's enough of them. Like, break the Sheikah slates that are out, or
Grapple?
Yeah.
everybody grab the Yiga.
Swarm the Yiga. Take them down.
Doesn't matter, they only have a +1 bonus, there's 7 of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so specifically, the order is just grab, these sounds of things. Do you want them to focus fire on, let's start with this one here. Do you want them to focus fire on any one of these two in particular? Or do
Which
you
one
want
has the slate out? The slate's Hank, right?
That was the one that fired it.
Then yeah, Hank.
Then yeah.
Okay, so Anju and Cathay can move together on that.
Remember, I'm flying, so someone can step into the square jutsu.
Yeah. This is Cafe. Cafe's gonna go to flank for that.
Cool. Might need one of these. Yeah, because that was the stat block for adults. Okay, so that is okay.
So flanking and +1 from prayer.
Okay, so +2, so +3. One of them was a nat 1, so they're not helping, unfortunately. But that brings us up to a 14. Tacticians have a CMD of 20, unfortunately. So if only 2 move against Hank, 2 of them are not going to be able to do it. If you want to move Muto as well, we can try again. Muto's going to get him. So Muto's got Hank.
Nice.
Jiro's still movable?
Then Jiro is gonna try to get Connie.
Okay.
Flank. And
Okay.
+1.
And unfortunately is not going to be able to successfully get that grab.
Then we've got these squads.
Over here.
There's a single Yiga here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any of our fighter boys here? I'm talking Vake and Sidon.
No,
They're
Vic
both
and Sidon
over
are
here?
all over in the area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in favor of just shoot him.
Yeah?
Sure.
I would have like half of them stay to shoot the Yiga, and because the other half are going to need to move their way over.
These 3 shoot him. These 3 shoot one of them.
But we have 6 archers here.
Yeah.
So,
3 shoot him.
yeah. Okay, we've got 3 ranged attacks coming on Kato or Kalo or the assassin who's on this side.
Okay.
We've got Ashley, Filbert, and Manuela.
Are they affected by prayer?
No.
They are
No.
Any
not.
buffs.
5, 10, 15. No buffs.
Okay. Unfortunately,
They are rapid shooting.
Okay, that helps because one of them was a nat 1. That's unfortunate.
So they're all taking 2 attacks.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 hits of those 6, and that's going to be 2 longbows.
2d8.
4, and that's going to be 12 points of damage on Kulo.
Nice.
Okay. Then we have these 3 are going to be shooting these guys if they can.
Okay, so whom are they aiming at? Because people have different ACs. The samurai and the assassins have 2 different ACs.
The samurai is an easy single target. So, this is politician if he's actually doing anything.
He's not.
Okay, he's a meat shield. Great. Tran and Simone are shooting the samurai. Brutus.
So total 4 attacks coming in.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, 2 hits. For a grand total of 3 points of damage, unfortunately.
Okay. These are all tower shielders.
Ka-chink, where are you aiming him?
Tower shields provide cover.
I know, but are you
I would
aiming him?
cover the entire outside wall so that
Yeah.
nothing can shoot in.
Okay,
Yep.
so phalanx.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The phalanx up. And then
Then
you've
we've got this
all of
squad.
these guys.
Okay. Everyone who
Can these ones move at all real quick?
Yeah.
Can they both? So that way they're shielded from him
Ooh,
too.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So these 2.
No, so
We're gonna
politician.
move- we're gonna
leave the
move
politician.
politician.
There. Leave him
Who's a
there.
politician?
Okay, these 2 are shielding this way.
Okay. And so that protects against
It
the
provides
assassin.
cover to everything behind them.
All right.
And
Cool.
everyone else is protecting this way. I'm just marking these.
So we got the phalanx up.
Okay. Anyone who can here, they're samurai.
Okay.
One at a time.
So we got.
All of these archers first.
Okay. 4. So it's 8 shots coming in.
8
Yeah.
shots.
All at a +2. Which is then canceled out by rapid shot.
It's unfortunately not going to confirm, but that was a hit. That's a grand total of 3 hits on the first set of rolls, and then the second set for rapid shot. So first volley gets a total of 13. Second volley is going to include 1. So it's a grand total of 16 out of all those arrows coming in. And then we've got the local boys, correct? All of
Yeah.
these. How
We've
many
got
do you want?
1, 2, 3, 4 left here who can do something.
How many do you want to budget towards what?
If no one has any objections, I'm just gonna keep shooting the samurai.
Yeah, no,
it's
go
it's
for it.
easy. Cool. 8 more shots at samurai.
For the sake of it is close range, you do have hidden daggers on anybody who was already in Kakariko, which I think is anybody but the people who were taken from the Spirit
And
Temple.
Terra is actually unconscious.
Yeah.
This one's unconscious, so I'm folding it over. They're gonna switcherino.
So these are Gorons. They don't have daggers, but these do have daggers, and so they can do close range, which
They can
only
stab the ass.
only changes that they don't take penalties for shooting face to face.
So I'm moving the dagger ones up. Goron's there. 2 daggers coming on Teru.
And that was a samurai or
These 3
a.
had daggers.
These 3 had daggers? Okay, 3 daggers coming on Teru.
Okay.
He's an assassin.
Okay.
He is flanked.
He is flanked. That matters. One is going to hit. Sneak attack coming in because they are. All of the Sheikah know how to do it. That's 15 points of sneak attack damage coming in. Precision.
Okay. 2 volleys, so 4 shots on Brutus.
What is the current health of the assassins?
I have Teru with 18 damage, Brutus with 19.
Okay.
Nobody else is important
Thank
right
you.
now.
Okay, next volley.
Yeah, 4 shots on Brutus. That's from Bitch and Mac.
And are those full attacks?
Yeah,
So is that already accounting for it, or is it 8 shots?
it's 4 shots total. It's 2 people
Thank you.
doing rapid shot.
Okay. Okay, that's going to be 2 hits.
Okay. And are you adding Battle Cry to their damage as well?
I haven't been,
Cool.
so that's going to be, I think, an extra 2 or 3 on the first guy,
An extra 3 on him.
and I'm going to account for it on this one
Cool.
to be an 11 on the one you're about to.
Okay, 30 on the samurai.
30 on
And-
the samurai?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, he is, if Chitsuka was over there, he would smell.
And 21 on Teru.
And that was a assassin?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, that's everyone. These guys went. These guys went. The only ones who didn't go are these shield boys. These
Okay.
two Gorons. Can he maintain the cover and attack? You know shield rules.
No.
Okay.
Dropping covers a standard action.
Do we want him to have cover, or do we want him to punch the assassin?
Punch him.
Okay, punch the assassin.
Okay. So we got some unarmed Gorons coming in.
You know this
That's
one
definitely
knife
a hit.
too, right?
It's going to be a total of 5 points of punching damage coming in.
Counting the battle cry.
Counting the battle cry.
Okay.
Total up.
This guy hasn't gone. He's got 20 points of damage on him.
Okay.
He said he wasn't looking too good. Didn't know if he was conscious.
He is conscious, but not doing too hot.
He's gonna knife this guy.
Okay, and that would be with flanking.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on,
Plus
big.
2.
Mm,
Plus
that's
2
not a
from
big.
flanking.
That's not a big.
Okay. That is everyone.
Cool. Normies are done.
I got y'all. This guy in the tree, does he count?
He
So-
just,
what would you
he's-
like-
dropped the.
He's gonna get the fuck away.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Done. Okay. So from here on out, the normies are just going to get like a summary as opposed
Yep.
to rolling them all out.
Yep.
We had a chance to roll them all out, but we're not going to keep doing this all night.
Cool. Thanks.
So normies are done. Poco is up. Monica's next, and Umar's after
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna cast defensively to cast fly. DC 21. I succeed.
Hey.
Nice.
I'm gonna fly.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Okay. Monica's up.
As Poco, the chicken suit, grows wings and he flutters over.
My king, what is going on?
You
That's her
bitch.
turn.
Monica!
Of course
Mars
I'm
turn.
Monica.
Do they let me pass?
You're gonna be. Now you do have to kind of go the opposite direction. If you want to go this direction, you
Do
can go
they
this
let me
direction.
pass?
You're gonna have to go through them if you can.
If they don't let me pass, then I go right here and end my turn. Because I'm too large to go anywhere else.
DM Fiat, you are going a different direction because you need to get away. And I know this is officially not going with what rules are, but that's not a fun story to walk into a corner.
I'm too large to go any other direction.
You are going to squeeze through. Make another will save at this point.
It's 15.
Okay. You are no longer panicked as Ganondorf does not appear in your vision anymore.
Cool, my turn's over.
So Mara is back in. Old people are no longer in here. Vake can go. Do you want Vake to also climb, or do you want him to protect these people?
Vake will go over here and help out
Yeah.
the squad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
They need it
over
more.
there are fine.
Yeah.
he will also be climbing up and arrive with a move action next turn.
Is that the roof?
We need a new set of allies.
A new set of allies?
So
Hopefully the Sheik up in their temple have figured things out and come down.
you hear a
Koroks. Cool. Koroks are coming in.
We found you!
I hate this.
you have a swarm of Koroks that is ready and ready to go with Deku Nuts to drop a blinding volley somewhere on this field.
When do they act in initiative?
They're acting right now.
Okay.
They just appeared.
It's a volley. I don't want to hit. Yeah.
Let them take
this
care of these.
this cluster of goons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Darmani is going to
You
be
should
in
always
that as
step
well.
back and let him go.
And basically, everybody makes 5 fort saves.
Can we assume they fail?
For the sake of not rolling it out, sure.
It's
So,
5
all-
times 6. That's 30 die rolls.
All of these are going to be then blinded in that difficult terrain. That brings us to Groose. Do you want Groose to do anything?
Goosey's running the fuck away.
Okay.
He's gonna do his best to passively help me and this goon squad out here.
Okay. He would have to climb up, so he's on ground level.
Alternative then, there's weapons on the ground from what were dropped. I want him to pick up something, phalanx or bludgeoning, and move to protect against the difficult terrain blind enemies.
Copy that. Okay.
Done. He's defending there.
Cool. Alright. Darmani's turn. Darmani is unfortunately also in the area of effect and blinded.
I would like to step in, though, on my turn. Again, I'm sorry to interrupt the flow of gaming, but I see at least 2 other people here who do not seem to be enjoying this, and I'm trying to solve it here and now before it gets sour in the evening. Because you look like you're making a paper football, and I can
Oh,
feel
no.
you being bothered.
I'm going to draw the sword of 4.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Got a lot
I'm
of
sorry.
stats to
I
keep
was
track
jumping
of.
to conclusions. I apologize.
Calm down, yo.
And I'm
I
fine.
feel one
just
will save.
Okay.
don't
You seem
see
sour.
what I don't see what I can do here. So I'm in my head the best plan of action is for us to just kind of abandon ship, let him the fuck through. He'll hit the 2 traps and we can just deal with it later. That's like in my head. That's the only thing I can see happening here. But that's where my mindset. I'm sorry if that was
Okay.
coming off as
No,
negative energy.
I wanted to have the discussion now before the end of evening.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So thank you
That's
for letting me
fair.
say the thing now.
Yeah.
Darmani is currently blinded. Can I at least have him stumble out of the difficult terrain so he can move next turn?
Yes.
Because he is a charging creature and needs to be somewhere where he can roll.
Roll a d4 to see how many turns the blind works. Or doesn't work. That was a d6.
That was in fact a d6. 4.
Okay. So he's going to be blinded a little while longer. So that brings us to the top of the order. Errol, does Errol have a
Did
clean
Yoshiko
shot?
go that round?
She was earlier?
How many rounds have we gone in this fight? Because I don't know if I did.
This
Yeah,
is
I don't think
two.
Yoshiko got a turn that round.
So far I have cast
Prayer.
2 spells.
Prayer and Sanctuary? Okay, so
Cast
you,
Sanctuary on myself
you
the
have-
first
okay.
round and then Prayer the second round.
cool, just long rounds.
They're
No.
just long rounds.
Is
Yeah.
that before the battle started, though?
She went before Ganondorf, so she couldn't do anything to him, so she cast Sanctuary on turn 1.
Yeah.
Turn 2, she cast Prayer. She's just high enough in the initiative that it feels like she's only had 1 turn.
Okay, good.
Yeah. That's all I'm
Okay.
checking. So this is so
Cool. Alright, so, I think, unfortunately, the samurai no longer is in range of gun. But the Thai assassin is, so gun is going off. And unfortunately, that is not going to hit a touch AC of a dex-based character. So Errol is going to be done. None of those. Duan is going to basically
there's Bruce,
join
There's Monica.
Groose.
Cool.
They're going to be attempting to protect her. Stealth children can move. They're blinded, so yada. They're basically, unfortunately, negated a little bit.
That's fine.
Cass
Not unfortunate.
is going to cast on the unconscious one.
So on Terra, who was moved gently to the side by much.
11. So Terra is
Is
now
it
going to be
positive 3?
Yep, coming back up.
Okay.
So that means that Cass has gone.
And maintained his inspiration, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. None of those. Jitsuko, the turn is back up to you.
Okay. 7 on prayer remaining.
None of the regular townspeople are damaged where I am.
Not
correct?
in your area, no.
Cool. Then I'm gonna fly on over.
That's 30 there.
Cool. Yes, I'm heading in the direction of the damaged people, so that's just the direction I'm gonna go.
Do you want to double move and get there this turn?
I won't be able to cast anything if I do.
Yeah.
Would you like to cast from here then?
How far will the channel reach?
30 feet, so all of the damaged people are in this range.
Cool. Then
Because
I will...
the damaged people, it's Dell and Terra and I.
You were gonna say something, Alexis.
Oh, I was gonna say if you're not gonna cast from there, you might as well move. But if you can reach from there, then good.
If I
How
can
many
reach-
people can you exclude with your selective channel?
2.
These guys are the most hurt. This has 2 damage. That has 0. So we'll heal that 2 if you're channeling, and then it'll get the 3 of us who need it.
Okay, then sure, because 2 damage isn't much,
No,
and I'll exclude the
the 2 who are
whoever's-
really hurt. Yeah. Eight.
Yeah, that's a total of 8.
Take
That is
away.
a total of 24 that you have healed.
Mm-hmm.
This 3 people.
I'm marking these. Whoever's up next.
Okay. Next person up on the initiative would be Cat, and he could take a shot at Ty as well for a grand total of not enough. That would be his turn. Up to Master Koga. Master Koga
Right,
is
he's a
going to hop down. Unfortunately, Darmani is going to be blinded. Cannot take that
Sierra,
attack
though.
of opportunity. Sierra, you'll get an attack of opportunity while he's hopping down.
16 to hit.
Okay.
17 if you had prayer. Well, is prayer based on you, or was it centered on where you dropped it?
Centered on where I dropped it.
Okay, so yeah, then 17.
17 does it. 16 would not have.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage against Master Koga.
Get this fool.
3 damage.
Okay.
3, 6. Sorry.
Up to 6, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You had the master weapon. Does he count for the master weapon?
He is a person, unfortunately, who makes choices.
It will
as
still be a
opposed-
+2 from the enchant that gives, correct?
So what is the total?
8.
Thank you.
I'm just double checking that the +2 is not specific to Evil's Bane.
The 2d6.
Yes, but the +2 isn't.
Uh,
So my bad. You're also currently at a +2 from that weapon.
He's going to make an unarmed attack.
Does he have improved unarmed strike?
Yes, he does. 13 against your AC.
9 doesn't hit.
Okay. So he attempts to punch you in the face. Ha-ha! I see you are trained. And that is his turn. Koga's up. Any assassins are able to take actions. We're just going to roll once to see if... nope, not one. And I think the 2 assassins over there.
3, 26, and 2 untouched.
Okay. One of them's going to score big. And so was the middle one. So assassin, assassin, assassin. That's going to score on the
Yeah.
middle one.
Dell.
And that's going to be a grand total of 11 points of damage. I believe that's all the assassins. This one failed. Those 2 went. We're moving on to Paul Jibberjabbers and kind of starts climbing down
Oh, I'm gonna get stabbed.
What a bitch.
to basically worship the thing he has just found to worship. We're up to Ganondorf. Ganondorf pushes over the tree.
Tree's gone.
Please with the eraser,
Sorry.
if at all possible.
Just trying to expedite.
So Umara gets pushed,
Do I
which
make another will save?
you can't see it. You are just getting pushed.
Oh.
There's nothing in your vision. It's just a weird
Oh,
sensation
Ganon's
of
even
getting
out of
pushed
her
in.
vision?
Yeah, for some reason right now Umara cannot see Ganondorf
Okay.
at all. Not even the person stuck in
Cool.
between. Ganondorf's over. Any tacticians? I believe that
Grappled
was
and
grappled.
open.
Uh,
Grappled by 3?
So yeah, they can try to escape, and that's gonna do pretty good. Let's see, contest that real quick. Okay, no, they're able to overwhelm him.
got
But in fact, 3. She is. Okay,
She has a knife out.
Yep, we're gonna do a quick melee attack. 8's not gonna hit.
'Kay.
Tacticians are over. Up to the samurai.
Brutus.
Samurai's going to wind cleaver. 18's gonna hit. It's basically nearest target.
He can pick me or a citizen.
So it'll be coming in then on Poco
Okay.
for 14 points of damage as he brings a sword down on the nearest target that he just saw.
Okay.
Samurai's now over. That brings us to Sidon. Sidon arrives on the scene with a move action. Now is flanking and attacks the assassin.
+2 to hit and damage from Bardic Inspiration and Warcry.
And that is a grand total. Frack. Poor side.
Okay. Vake.
Not yet.
no idea
Sierra
what
and
it
Koya
is.
first.
Okay, Sierra and Koya on deck.
Alright, Scorpion Boy is gonna run as far as he can, this way.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to attack the D12 in front of me.
Okay.
Master Koga.
18 to hit.
+2 from Master Weapon.
Get him. Get him. You hit him. Go get him.
And then add +2 to your regular damage.
8 damage.
Okay, 16.
16 total?
16 is where he's at.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Wherever the red D6 is.
And that was one attack or two attacks?
That was one.
That was just one.
You still got one more, right?
Did she ever get a base enough?
No,
Base attack
I
bonus
think
for
that
that?
would happen next level.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you want to move?
No.
Okay. Let me double check. Koya.
Seer and the Ninja Master are duking it out. And we're up to Koya, who's hanging off the edge.
Yeah, I would
You
like
would actually get
to
another one if you do a
use
full
my
attack.
move to pull myself back up again.
Cool, cool.
No, just next time.
And yeah, I guess I just want to stab Connie for now.
She's flanked for sweet,
Yeah.
sneak attack damage.
Get her.
Rather, can my magnesis reach the metal ball that Koga created?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think he hit Umara.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, barely.
Okay, so then I would like to magnesis hit Connie.
Ooh.
Roll
Nice.
the touch AC of the ball.
Crap, did I put my D20?
No idea.
Roll 3d6 as you steal away a giant metal ball that was used by your rival and smack.
Are you just saying it hits? Okay, just roll
Okay.
the 3d6.
Got it.
Especially since she is fighting someone else right now. You blindside her with it.
So that's 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage marked.
Please and thank.
Yep.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Koi is
out of
up.
prayer range.
Jitsuko, you hear a voice that asks, "Do you want more help?"
Yes.
Okay. You're still in the air.
Yep.
Okay. You get asked to land. Stalblins are up. They're blinded and in difficult terrain. So, ha. They have moved and they have stumbled. Okay. Normies are up. So we're going to summarize any normie turns. Basically, if they're all
Volley.
attacking this guy,
There's 10 shots at him.
is that what we're going to do?
Everyone
Yeah.
else's punches and kicks and knives.
Okay, we're just going to say that person's donezo.
Okay.
Because that's a lot of rolling
need to
that
post
doesn't need to take place anymore.
Okay.
Normies up here. Do you want them to maintain the grapple? Or do you want them to do anything with this person?
Maintain the grapple.
Maintain grapple. Yeah, maintain grapple. And then Jiro hurt Connie.
Okay.
Here, look at this. Flanking. Jiro hurt Connie.
Yeah.
That will require a roll. Fortunately, flanking is 2.
5, 10, 15,
Yep.
20, 25, 30.
Prayer doesn't follow Jitsuko, it hits people in rise.
Oh, then also edit the prayer.
Which would be a +1?
Yes.
Okay. We're going
Thank
to
you.
add then grand total of 7 points of damage to Connie.
17.
Cool. And that takes us...
Then we've got these normies.
Normies.
26 health and 26 damage, 30 damage. These two are getting focused by whatever we have.
Okay, so who do you want focused first?
Samurai.
Okay, so Samurai...
Actually, assassin, because I can cleave these three.
Okay, so that all we would need for that assassin... Okay, yeah, he done.
Okay, anything remaining can go on this guy in the back or the samurai.
That was summing it up.
Cool, done.
So it's going to
Done.
take about 3
Absolutely.
actions to take that one down.
Cool.
Will Sidon is up in that area to be able to help defend. Who else do you want to be taking the next bit? Okay, and we're just going to do a simple contested. Okay, he's going to take about 7 points of damage
Okay.
from being multi-attacked. Basically
Boom,
by
boom,
a bunch
boom,
of different
boom.
people.
Boom, boom.
Normies down there. Do you want them sniping?
Right here.
Okay, cool. Let's see how much they succeed. Okay, it's just average, so give it another 5
Okay.
as we sum up how
Yep.
that would work. I believe we summed up all the normies.
Yep.
Poco's up next.
Okay, I'm gonna great cleave all three of them
Nice.
with my long spear.
Cool.
Shish
I don't have royal. We're going on the samurai first.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 31 to hit.
Cool.
Okay, he takes 17.
Okay, what is he currently at?
30.
Yeah, you kill him.
Okay, assassin behind him. That's gonna be 32 to hit, and it's gonna take 20.
What is it at currently?
0.
Okay, it's still living.
Okay, back one because I've got the reach. It's gonna be another 24 to hit.
That does it.
And it's gonna be 17 points of damage,
Okay.
and it's at 12.
It's at 12? Okay.
Yeah.
So, still up as well.
Okay.
But Samurai's done. Okay.
That was my standard. I have nothing for my move and nothing for my swift.
Monica's very confused.
Wouldn't we have told her about this before all this started?
Yeah.
That
You guys-
that her king is on the way here and he's trying to kill everyone?
You guys did have the chance to. I'm not going to say that you didn't. It's just one thing to hear it, and it's another thing to hear that the person that you had believed your entire life is the ruler of your people.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
look like a
I'm
living
totally okay
ghost.
with it.
floating
Okay,
around.
okay. Seeing it versus, okay, yeah, sure, he's on the way.
And she's basically just going to end here and be stunned as this is her life falling apart.
Cool beans.
Umara's turn, and Umara is unaware that there is Ganondorf behind her and free to move as she desires otherwise.
Cool. Can I move through his space?
You can basically squeeze in by one side or the other. You can't go directly
So
through.
it doesn't lower the distance I can move.
No.
Cool. Get me to the lizard things. Not the lizard things, the things in front of the lizard things. And then I'm gonna stab one. Actually, I'm gonna punch it. I don't want to draw a sword yet.
Punching's actually a real good idea.
That's a 16 to hit.
Will do.
Cool. That is a number of damage. 8 damage.
Okay. It's still up, and just you get kind of like a little bit of
That is in the original 30 feet from prayer, if you weren't adding that.
9 damage.
9 damage.
it would. God, it's close to collapsing.
Cool.
And one thing that kind of like registers in your mind is that if you had used a bladed or a piercing weapon, probably wouldn't have done nearly as well as just bashing a skeleton
Yep.
in.
Bludgeoning good.
And so the barnacles, they're serving you well.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. Umara's done. There's no old people. Vake, and then the Koroks, and then Garus before we hit up Darmon.
Okay, Vate
He's able to.
here, because this one's hurt the most.
So he gets up there. Vake. Vake has gang up, which allows to flank with adjacent allies. So
Yep.
it is flanking. That is going to hit.
It has 29 points of damage on it.
Okay, and that is.
And remember, he's at +2 from the blessing, or from the
Battle cry.
inspiration of battle cry.
Okay, so that is 12 points of damage.
41 total.
As he aims for what looks to be the kidneys.
Eight.
As he also seems to be aiming for a weak point. And that was 41, you said?
41.
Okay, that one goes down.
Okay, Sidon on the remaining assassin who has
Sidon-
17 points of damage.
Sidon was earlier in the initiative.
Got it. My bad.
Yep, Vake was lower. You have the ability to move the Koroks if you wish.
The Koroks, there's no one. I mean, they'll selectively bomb this squad again if they can exclude Umara. If
Oh,
They
they,
don't have
they're-
to exclude me.
They're blinded. Honestly,
Okay.
they're blinded.
if
so
that's
they
the
don't need
case,
You got
then
blind fighter.
I don't see blinding a mech mattering.
I'm immune to
They're
vision
gonna
blinds.
hold. If more enemies show up behind Ganon, they'll bomb those.
to- Cool.
But I will state again, they don't have to avoid me.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Groose
You have
can be
what?
moved if you have a specific thing you want Groose to do.
Put her
Bruce is-
right into the blindness.
Bruce is gonna continue, and he's gonna go for the one that Umara left at 1, and
Ooh.
if he can take it out and stomp on it,
Okay.
he'll just come around.
He picked up a weapon. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nat 20. He confirms.
Okay.
So
It
the
is.
Groose
There you
actually did something.
Stomps on it. Thanks, Bruce.
Have him get another chicken. I still want to try him on Ganon for the visual.
I really want that to happen, but
Then let's-
my panic brain's like, no time.
Darmani has an action if you wish.
What's the penalty for swinging blindly?
50%
Just a 50-50.
So
50-50, it'll happen normally.
yeah, you basically you
Do it.
pick highs or lows.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm standing next to it. I may as well swing.
Even
So-
your odds.
Evens.
Unfortunately, it's odd on this time. Darmani, if you wish to move, you have the choice to do so.
I'm blinded. I have nothing to aim at.
Unfortunately, yeah. Back to the top of the order, we get to see one of the remaining 2 allies that could potentially join in. going to happen over here. Basically from behind a pillar.
Oh, it's actually happening. Thaddeus. Thaddeus and the Cuckoos.
Hops down and draws a dagger.
He what?
Thaddeus with a dagger.
Chicken with a knife.
Where was he keeping it?
In his beak.
Well, it wasn't keeping it.
It's got a lot of feathers.
Flanking.
Yeah, flanking.
18.
He's in the original prayer range for Jitsuko, so +1.
So
Yeah,
that
it's
would
a
be
50-foot
19.
range.
Prayer
Yeah.
range doesn't.
No,
prayer
I said
doesn't-
original.
No, prayer doesn't leave a circle. It hits everybody and goes. It's a buff.
Oh, got it. So he's not.
Nope.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. I thought it was a circle based
No,
on
prayer
what
is
you
just
cast
less but
originally.
bigger.
Cool. Thank you.
Why am I missing this? I know he's here.
Let's go Thaddeus.
You have 2 more cards of here.
That's old and young, I think.
Old and young.
There he is. Okay.
Yes.
Thank God he hits.
With crunchy and the squishy.
Yeah.
'Cause
Thaddeus is adding sneak attack dice. Thaddeus is a member of the Sheik.
You know what? Why not?
Thaddeus is a vigilante.
Of course he is.
What a dumb class.
Vigilante class, hidden strike plus 48.
Dumb class.
So it's 5, 10,
Awesome.
19,
Gross.
21 points of damage to Koga as he knifes him in
37.
the back. And looks at Sierra. I got you.
That chicken.
Thanks, friend.
Thaddeus has entered the initiative. That was his turn. He is somewhat near the bottom, so we will come back to him a bit later. Back to the top. And we don't have anybody within sniping distance. We're going to skip Errol. Nobody's injured down there.
Who's this one?
Yeah, but he's blocked by Sidon and Vake.
Okay, cool.
Just doesn't make any sense. That
Yep.
person's not here.
Yep, yep.
Dewan's convincing. Stealth children are going to flail about. We're going to say that the Groose takes another attack of opportunity
Go
on it.
Groose. Go Groosenator.
That's going to hit. He's bludgeoning anyway.
Get him, Groose.
So he pummels and takes down another one. All the rest of them already done.
Wander.
That brings us to Cass. Any NPCs up there injured?
This one's at 11 life.
Okay, let's cast another heal
Sure.
for a total of 10.
Cool.
Cass is done. Jitsuko, the turn is now yours.
I live.
From out from under you, a shadow extends out from under Jitsuko
Told you she was a warlock.
and rises up from the ground, pixelating as she takes the form of a wolf and an imp riding a wolf with the half crown, with a piece broken off, with one
Yeah.
very clear eye.
So that's what you look like.
That's your queen.
Oh.
She's going to be number 1.
That's,
course she
That's
is.
Midna.
So you have the ability to use that
Midna
unit.
on a wolf. Maybe Link. Who knows?
I don't know what she can do.
Is that where you've been?
Her initiative is at 11, so you will be able to use her at 11.
Cool. I still don't know what she can do.
Okay, so
Except be a sassy asshat.
you still have. Basically, we're going to call the landing just a part of the last action, so you still have a move and a standard to do things.
You know what? She knows what she's doing. If she popped up, then that's her business. I'm gonna go up again and just actually, you know what? I'm gonna shoot the one they've got pinned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot
Get
him
'em.
in the back.
Target its flat-footed AC.
16.
16 does it. Roll damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Get him.
What even is the damage
You
by
got
a
the
longbow?
pencil?
It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, I've been going with the pencil.
1d8. That's a 2.
Alright, is Jitsuko adding bonuses from Warcry or Bardic Inspiration? I don't know those
She was unfortunately not there for.
I was there for prayer though,
She's
so
in there under
So
for
3
Bardic.
damage.
3.
Bardic is still going, so,
So
you are
4.
able to claim that.
4.
Cool.
4 damage.
4 damage.
There you go.
Okay. Jitsuko is completed. Koga is going to attempt a full attack action on
Chicken.
Sierra. Because it's just a chicken. So a
That knifed him for 21.
20 is going to hit, but a other one is not going to. So that's a grand total of 7 points of damage as he again performs a martial arts combo and cracks Sierra across the face. Koga is now, as a free action, attempting an intimidate check.
How are you smelling and healing over
Oh,
there?
I'm good.
Okay. Figured I.
Okay, make a will save for me, please. 'Cause
8.
Okay, so you are shaken, not stirred for this turn.
Just a -2 on your next
He's
rolls.
done. Assassins, I think we only have
Just the one.
just the one over there.
Just the one getting dogpiled.
Yeah, let's. He's just gonna try to throw hands with the Vake.
Does it have improved unarmed?
That is going to, unfortunately, nat 20. And unfortunately, it's not going to confirm, which...
No, that's fortunate.
That is fortunate. Yeah. Sidon uses Bodyguard and uses an attack of opportunity to take the hit for him.
In harm's way.
And
Sidon.
takes a grand total of 3 points of damage as Sidon takes the hit from him. No sneak attack.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks when you don't have...
Little babby.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, assassins are done. Paul is holding his action to follow his new god.
Loser.
Ganondorf is now going to
Triggers
move.
the bear trap.
Yeah.
Let's see if a bear trap can stop it. Bear trap to the head.
He's going to clamp around the head of it.
Let's hope.
Ka-chink.
So now it doesn't even look like it's on Ganon.
Just
There's just
There's a floating bear trap behind you, Amara.
floating bear trap.
Damn it, this trap didn't go off.
Is this some kind of magnesis?
Minus.
That would be a weird use of magnesis to just throw bear traps at things.
It'd
Yes.
be funny
That's
though.
the bear trap build. Only available in Lolz.
Okay. So, passes the 30, and at this point you hear a rumbling from over in the well area.
Cool.
Tacticians are able to go. I think we only have one that is
Connie.
able
Yeah.
to do anything.
Thanks,
She's
Al.
gonna throw hands with Koya, but an 11's not gonna hit the armor class.
No.
So tacticians are done. Samurai's dead. Sidon is able to move. Sidon with a 9. Still gonna hit, because he a beast. And he does a total of 12 points of damage as he stabs.
29 so far.
29? Okay.
Does that include the War Cry and Bardic Inspiration?
Add another one for the war cry.
30 total.
30 total? Okay, and that was attacked assassin?
Yes.
Okay. Still up, but not having the time
What
of
a
their
bitch.
lives. We are now up to Sierra, followed by Koya.
Sierra's quite on deck.
How many rounds is Scorpion Boy running away for?
Okay. It's basically until he gets behind a building, and then he
Which
no
would have
longer
been
sees
last turn for
Ganondorf,
sure.
and then he's able to return.
Yeah, he would have been here then by that point.
So pretty much it was one turn if it was a double move to get away.
And then this last turn would have been him getting back.
Okay.
Because he's been
So
gone for 2.
okay, so then
He's in
one
on this
turn to
one.
get away, one turn to get back.
My last
move
turn
him-
was him running away.
Okay.
Your last
This
turn?
is my
Okay.
So
first
this is
turn
him getting
since
back.
then.
Cool. All right, so Scorpion Boy is back and able to be moved. You are now, unfortunately, not considered flanking with Darmani. You are considered
with
flanking
Thaddeus.
with a chicken. A chicken with a dagger. I don't know which D8 to use.
That one.
That one.
Okay, so Sierra, the turn's yours.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my whip.
You are flanking now.
Big
hit it with my
flanking.
whip.
And you can, in fact, swing twice.
Okay. Was it anything for the sword?
+2 for the master weapon.
16 to hit.
And that includes your flanking?
Mhm.
16 hit him last time, I
And
think.
buffs. 17 hit him last time.
It did, yeah. That was all my buffs.
That was all the buffs.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, 16 meets but does not
Did you add
exceed.
the original prayer?
I added all my buffs.
Okay.
And then this one's gonna be at a -5.
This next one you roll again and
Oh.
then you subtract 5.
Well, it was much less than that, so.
Okay.
Oof. I'm sorry. So that's a full attack. That is the entire action. Koya, the turn is now yours.
Okay. Koya still has the ball magnesis seed, and I'd like to crack them over the head with it, Connie over the head with it.
What type do you want to roll it as the AoE that you can use it as, or do you want to roll it as an attack with like sneak attack and stuff?
I would rather
How do you wanna
it be an
stat it?
attack.
Okay, so roll it as an attack, and we will stat it as including your sneak attack from flanking.
Cool. What bonus am I using?
Just roll it as a normal like physical attack.
But is it gonna be a dex attack or a strength attack?
Make this one a dex-based attack.
Okay, that was the important part. Oof. So that is 13.
Plus prayer, plus flank.
14.
16.
16?
God dang it, you guys. 16 meets but doesn't exceed.
Hey, she got a 16 on a 2.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is an AoE, so I'll count for half. What's the decent roll? Add another 7.
Okay, 24.
So you're not going to get the full...
But you smash him with a big metal ball.
And she bleeding. She
And this
bleeding
guy's
hard.
stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's basically going to be bound. Like,
Yeah.
that's basically what's happening.
Yep.
That dude is bound.
Good.
That was Koya's turn. We're up to Midna, which... Does she have targeting on anyone? No, they're out of range. Actually, she can cast. She can cast on Hank.
I don't know what she can cast. I'm just gonna trust her that she knows what she's doing. No idea what's in her repertoire.
Can someone count the range there for me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30.
30. On the nose.
Okay, and then up for the diagonal. Yeah, we're just gonna go with Iron Stake.
Sure.
Whatever that is.
Range touch attack hits. That's
Hope so.
gonna be 4d6. As just a gigantic thing of iron. Stakes through him for a total of 19 points of damage, straight through the back.
It goes, if I can add it, the arrow that's stuck in his back, it does the Robin Hood thing of just crushing through it.
Gnarly.
What's total damage on that?
23.
23. Okay.
23 on Hank, 24 on Connie.
They're both getting down there. Midnight is gone. There's nothing else you can do. Stoblins are pretty much just wandering, and that's going to provoke from one. He's going to take a shot at one. And he is going to use the thing he learned. He's going to use Rage.
Learned rage.
Yep. So that's 1d8 plus 3. And he's going to do 10 points of damage and destroy that one as he's protecting the woman he loves. Somebody else can have that. Duan's
If anyone else wants to let me know, here's my hand.
truth.
I'm expediting as much as I can.
Same.
Reducing those numbers.
Okay. Where was that?
That was the one.
It was way up at the top. What?
That was Stobbins.
Stop.
Stoblins, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I appreciate you. Regular people can take their shots if you want them.
Murder these two. Murder this one.
Okay.
Yep.
Those are only going to take, they only have 30 HP each. Basically, you can pick one of them to kill.
This one. 'Cause
Yeah.
That one's grappled.
Okay, so that one's going to remain
Wow.
grappled, but that one is now dead.
Assassin's it.
Normie's
30 damage total.
30. That's going to take
There's-
a little more.
Yeah, there's at least 12 combatants in the area.
Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to do an extra 4 points of damage, but he's not fallen yet.
Wow.
They're able to fight off all of the just chaos
what
that
a
is going on.
legend.
The normies rolled a 1. And
Yeah.
I'm summarizing a...
Yep.
Sorry,
Okay.
they rolled a 2. Normies, Poco's up, followed by Umara.
I cast True Strike and I fly here.
Okay.
Above the well.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
My next attack's at a plus 20.
Cool. Okay. Poco's turn. Monica is just... She's not been useful in this fight for story reasons. Umara's turn is now yours.
I'm gonna punch the Stoblin in front of me. That is a 26 to hit. That will be 13 points of damage.
You destroyed utterly.
Radical.
And then stomp it on the ground.
And then I'm going to. The lizards haven't done anything. I don't care about them.
No.
I'm gonna slap Monica.
Bop. What? Why you do?
Take a fucking look around you. Are you dumb or selfish?
This is my king.
And that's your lover. And she points at the guy literally fighting a creature for her. Your king brought in shit to kill you and your lover, and all you're doing is cowering on the ground with a knee. Either fight me or fight him.
I will do honor to the will of my people. And she takes an on guard, guarding the village. You performed an attack action, and do you wish to move anywhere?
Nah, I don't know where Ganondorf is.
Okay.
Bear trap floating behind you.
Yeah, honestly, like you can see the bear trap clinked in the air.
Well,
on
with it
nothing.
only like, Umar would be like, didn't work.
Yeah, actually, that's legit.
Fair.
So you can see the hat, but it has not moved as of yet. Thaddeus is able to move, and given that vigilantes are bullsh, he's able to make an attack of opportunity after unstabling the person with a successful hidden strike.
Get him.
So that's a 2. Never mind.
Thaddeus, kill the Master Koga.
He is going to taunt and make the will save later, and then he takes a full defense action.
Cool. Thaddeus did stuff.
Yeah, I can't. Actually, I think he's actually able to make a 5-foot step and still make a full defense action.
Cool.
And Koya, make a knowledge local if you wish.
Sure, I'll take a free
We take
roll.
free checks.
16?
Okay. You've seen that stance before. It is a unarmed martial art known as crane style.
Stupid.
Who took crane style?
The chicken.
The chicken. Thaddeus.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. His turn is
And are you?
over. Vake's gonna take a shot. 14 plus. Okay, that's gonna hit, and that is. I think he's flanking. I think we should finish it. Okay, I think that finishes the job.
Done.
So NPCs clean up that area. Vake is done. Korax have nothing to bomb at the moment. The groups.
I would like to adjust because I don't want to get bombed. That like. Just because I just true strike myself, I don't want to be blinded on this. I'm in the air though. Am I in the radius of a theoretical bombing if things appeared here?
So let me look up to see if I have an official range on the swarm.
Sure. Just I don't want to get hit by it.
So basically, it is going to be a grand total of like a 2-square radius. So I think that's a total of 16 squares.
Okay.
So it's a 16 square area that would get bombed.
Okay.
You can't selectively unbomb a space.
Cool. I'm just gonna preemptively mark. If things come out of the well, this is what gets bombed.
Cool. All right.
I'm not in it.
Cool. The Grease is available, and then we're back to Darmani.
Grease is just gonna hold the front line. This is our front line squad now.
Cool.
Boom.
Darmani, you are able to perform an action if you so choose.
2 rounds remaining on the board.
Yeah, it's just find out if blindness still holds even.
Yeah, see if you hit him.
Last time you rolled before I had a
Yeah,
chance to swing.
concealment first.
Well, concealment. So concealment when
She's
you're
saying that
blind.
you rolled concealment. She wants you to roll concealment.
Oh, okay.
Because last time you rolled it before I rolled any kind of die, so please roll.
Is that what he is
Odds or
now?
evens.
Evens.
Okay. Go ahead and take that roll against
Get
a
him.
flanked.
Push him against a wall. Do extra damage.
We'll do this at a power attack rage, because why not?
Cool. And you negate the penalty for the first attack because I taught
Yes,
you Furious
thank
Focus.
you.
Yep, I got you. And add the +1 because
yes,
he was in the original
thank you.
prayer.
So that's 6 plus 15?
21.
Cool, do I hit it?
Yeah, you do.
Thank goodness.
You hit it real good.
Crush him.
One would hope. 17.
Points of damage?
Yes.
You f- this guy
It's a
up.
1d10 plus 15. I want to hit him.
What is the total number that is currently on him? I think it was
He had something plus 20 or something.
It was 37.
37
It's
originally.
37.
And where did I put
Plus
That pushes him to 54.
Yep, 54.
54.
Darmani punches the f- out of him.
I bring the rock down on his head.
Blindly, but
Thank
successfully.
you.
Darmani did the Darmani thing. Cool. Koga's gone. That's
Well,
that's the head of
we
Yiga.
did.
That was the head of the Yiga.
Campaign's over. Yiga's dead.
And Ganondorf is nowhere to be found.
Okay, so basically we have this one's pinned.
Yep.
He's dead.
I think we've got everything else cleared out
Yep.
except what's about to come out of the well.
The awful abominations that scream and have no face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight those things.
My question is, at this point, do you want a narrative to kind of close out the siege? Because obviously we could play this out in this army format, or kind of move on to the second stage, given that it is possible to stop this mech being powered by the spirit of a god, but it's not probable.
I
The
think so.
only thing I want is because I just put True Strike on my weapon, I want one shot at him.
Okay, so the thing that comes out of the well, go ahead and take. You can't see it, but you can hear the surge of air.
I'm not attacking the things in the well, I'm attacking Ganon.
Oh.
Attack of opportunity when he walks by. I'm at a plus 33.
Okay.
And then I would request, as
That
part
we
of recent
push
discussion,
past.
well, no, that we hear from everybody
Yeah.
on choices.
Yeah.
Just get everyone's voice. Whether
It's
we push
only
past
because
or
of the
not.
spell expenditure that I want that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. I'm sorry, plus 37.
That extra 4.
Oh,
That made the difference.
Yeah, that's the one.
It may have. with this
45.
thing.
You do it.
Okay, take 25 points of damage to the face, Ganon.
Which weapon did you use?
Royal Long Spear.
Royal Long Spear. You stab it straight towards what you what you can see as a face, and you feel it stop before it, and you push it further, and you push it further, and you are able to start grabbing and tearing, and barely scratches the forehead of the person that is within that spirit of a god.
I got my first blood, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. So, again,
Collective check-in.
collective check-in.
I'm good to push forward. That's
The
my vote.
general idea of the army and the siege complete. I don't think anybody died. I think you got everybody out alive.
We did.
One person dropped unconscious, but they're fine.
They got
And
healed
they
up
got
by
healed
Cass.
yeah.
Basically, as Alexis called out, it is very, very difficult to stop the CR level of the thing that is piloting the body of Ganondorf. So, the thing will keep moving. What you guys did was you just saved an entire village from getting backstabbed by sleeper agents and the rising of the undead. There is directly after that attack on Ganondorf a surge of air from underneath Poco as the entire supporting thing gets completely blown off. And something sounds like it slithers out towards the Shadow Temple, following in Ganondorf's footsteps.
Unpleasant.
Gnarly.
But now you have the chance to pick up the pieces of what remains of Kakariko Village. So, whether or not you want to continue battling things tonight, I think now is a perfect time to take a break and start decompressing at least some of the things.
For my vote in general is to keep the one Yiga alive for information.
Cool.
I will say they have a habit of self-destructing.
We've been grappling him with
Sure.
3 people.
They've been robbing him. Like, we're gonna call it robbing him, but basically they've been disarming him.
Yeah. So yeah, I would like to keep the one alive for questioning by the Sheikah people. Because even if we can't necessarily learn what the frick is going on there, we can learn about the Yiga and what they have planned.
How would you like to interrogate?
With Jitsuko not around.
Jitsuko might have her hands full.
Probably. But with Jitsuko not around for that conversation, that's how you want to interrogate.
That's correct.
You should go check on all those kids.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Kids
So
and
many
old
children.
people.
We might want to take a look at that list.
Oh God. How many of them are dead?
I don't remember who you put in that list.
The only one
Did they get Anakin?
evil.
They could have so easily gotten the high ground.
I don't remember who Rick was or if he was part of this mess.
Nobody-
Several of these pieces fell off, so I'm not sure. Alright, Gorko, I got Genji. I've got...
Genji was actually Koga, so he left the group and returned to the village.
Oh, what
Okay.
a loser.
Jayla.
Old. Genji like 14.
Disguise.
Yeah.
Real good disguise.
Yeah.
Rina.
I think from what you've listed, I think they were all, other than Genji, and he left
I was
the
gonna say
group.
they were all old and young, and Gorko.
Gorko's fine. Gorko's
And
a homie.
Ingo. I guess we sent him too.
He is a hollow shell of a human.
I was gonna say, we figure that the Gorons can probably take care of whatever ish he's gonna get up to.
He did his betrayal, and he didn't get anything out of it.
No, he didn't.
Nope.
So, would you like to introduce yourself properly to the Twilight Queen? Or would you like to interrogate a prisoner of war first?
I've already met the thing that came out of my shadow. I'm fine.
So would we like to interrogate a
But-
prisoner of war first?
I don't have the emotional capacity to deal with her right now.
Okay.
That's fair.
Sierra speaking, like I don't. She sees her from across the field and is like, I don't give a single flying fuck, and just walks away. But the Yiga?
Yiga.
I think all the Yiga are dead.
Just the one. There's the one Yiga that's alive.
Alexis.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Alexis is good.
Okay.
Because as far as we've had bad experiences with putting in challenges that were not meant to be overcome, and that feeling of powerlessness, I had hoped by having it out in the field, actually have it happen, that there would be at least people understanding that it was not going to work. A note if anyone cares, politician continues to follow the...
Oh, can I kill him?
Yes.
Since he thinks I'm a friend.
Yeah.
I do.
Guess Jitsuko's busy somewhere else. She can't stop you.
No, she can't.
after your first attack, make a will save.
Make a will save?
Make a will save.
He makes a really, really good speech.
18.
Okay. I think that passes, thankfully.
Oh, good.
He tries to pass himself off as harmless. And...
What kind of weird warlock nonsense.
Warlock doesn't exist in this system.
I keep hoping real hard it will, because I just want to be in service
Your
to
total was
Cthulhu.
19 or 18?
18.
Okay, 18, yeah. You are able to attack him, and he starts fighting back. As he is a bard archetype that is able to make his allies appear invisible.
What
Which
a bitch!
Which, originally as his plant, he was going to make Ganondorf and Yuga invisible so they were able to cross.
Asshole.
What a
But
bitch.
given that you have an entire army's worth,
Dang.
also a thing peaks in your memory of the card he gave you. The headquarters was in the Spirit Temple,
Okay.
where the home of the Yiga.
Oh, okay.
He tried to recruit you for the Yiga.
Oh, okay. These 6, 7 archers don't even know why I'm shooting him, but they see me doing it and they kill him.
They'd have to also make that will save.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
So
we kill him.
You kill him with
We
your
kill
own
him.
volition because you are a better fighter than a bard. And
Mm-hmm.
politician, the fake plant who is trying to stir up political unrest and unseat the system, has now fallen.
We did
before
it.
the
Main
hands of
villain.
justice.
The politics.
There we are. We did it.
The villain was
Next.
politics all along.
Capitalism.
It's that stupid suit of yours. Chink, chink, chink.
You have a hostage to interrogate because those Lizalfos are not stupid enough to try to.
They sure are.
They went,
Good for them.
nope.
They showed up and were like, "We're totally here, guys. Don't worry. Totally on your side."
So this battle, huh? So yeah, as far as the prisoner of war, I care more about getting him to the rest of the Sheikah. Probably,
That's where Ganon's going.
yeah, that is where Ganon's going. But just completely bound, unable to self-destruct himself and be like, yo, what are you trying to do?
Erase the Hylian race.
That's not going to happen. I'm just going to
That's
tell
insane.
you now.
What are you gonna do to stop it?
Everything that we have done and will do. So just put that aside
Put that in a
for
box.
your
We don't
own
talk about
mental
that.
health.
Take some me time.
Other than that, what are you trying to do?
I just told you.
No, other than that. You, as an I don't know you personally, but
Clear the way.
it's been done, so good job on that.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
She's
I
saying
failed.
You suck.
I'm done. What? You got me. I'm done. You got me.
What? Oh my god. So, like, what were your people? You try to stop heroes from being heroic?
The reincarnation cycle.
Yes, you're trying to stop the reincarnation cycle by serving a reincarnation cycle? Is that how I'm understanding this?
Ending it.
No, you're
Ending it.
serving one.
No.
Yes.
Because if that thing wins, it's over. There's no more world to reincarnate. And we don't have to do this every couple of generations. We don't have to have the monsters rising up and trying to take over all the civilizations. We won't have to worry about our safety anymore. It'll just be over. Done.
But
No more.
That's so hopeless.
And do you think this world currently isn't?
Yes, I wouldn't be fighting for it if I thought that way.
Then which one of us is the stupid one?
Considering you lost, I'm gonna say it's you.
Did I? Lose the battle, win the war.
That's not how wars are won.
Oh, so the war is not over yet.
Yeah. So, either way, I've won.
Nope.
Yeah?
Nope.
Yeah. I won.
If I flip a coin and they say, and I take out a little gold coin, it doesn't actually matter.
Where the fuck did you get that?
What's that?
Gold. This is gold.
What's that?
I don't have a gold. She does. She
It's
has
a little like washer for like.
a gold coin.
Here we are.
In a place that doesn't use coins as currency.
Rupees, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
If I flip this rupee, what are the odds?
You
it
know
lands
what?
on
I had
the
an
side I
analogy, but I don't care. He's too stupid to understand. Have fun. I'm going to go comfort my girlfriend.
I think what he was trying to get at was that if he, I don't know, flip a, if he makes a completely arbitrary decision, what? Gonna cut my head off? Then I get what I want. It's over. I don't have to deal with it anymore. No monsters, no fear,
Not
no
the point I
running,
was going to make.
no training to kill. Just over. Done. Peace. Let's say you guys win.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the heroes finally do it again. They seal evil away. Evil's gonna come back.
And good will come back to fight it again.
And that's what you want your kids to do? Your grandkids? You want them to wake up and have a bigger, greater evil than before?
Yeah.
I'm just done. I'm over. I've had enough. I just want it to be over.
I don't subscribe to that level of hopelessness. I think this world can be saved, and if anything, evil can be put away for good. Hey, that was kind of clever.
Ah.
Huh? Oh, ha! Yeah. For good.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was as hopelessly optimistic as you.
Ha.
But I skipped straight to the hopeless part. Like the rest of us who've lived in the desert.
I would offer you a better way to live, but I don't think you'd take it.
I mean, you could always move.
What's different about the way you live other than the fact that you can grow crops and you have water?
Those are actually significant bonuses.
Oh, they are. They're definitely significant. We've read about them.
You know, you don't have to be a dick. This is a choice you're making.
Yeah, and you're asking stupid questions. That's a choice you're making.
Oh, okay, kill him.
Don't think you're gonna get.
Just
much.
drop a knife in his throat and tell him to swallow.
So far, the only information you've tried to gather is whether or not you're a better person than him, and we already know the answer.
And see if you can play a balancing act with my megaton hammer and his cavities. You know, just all of them.
Does he know what Ganon's supposed to be doing in the Twilight Realm? Not that Jitsuko can pitch that in, but you know.
What good do you seek in the Twilight Realm?
Our definition of good is bringing back the god demise. Just back.
And is demise in the Twilight Realm?
You mean Lowrul?
Yes.
Yeah. They say he's sealed there. I don't know how they're gonna get him out. Apparently Ganondorf had an idea. And then the witches,
Mm-hmm.
they had some big old plan of weakening some of the guardians or something like that.
I imagine that was involved in their plan of not being dead.
So the leper and the dead witches are going to bring back the dead god.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting right on that.
Yep.
Ooh, and not to mention the dead painter.
Yes.
Ooh, or the dead ninja leader.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, all of them are going to do great work.
Yeah. Thanks. 'Cause they wanted Oblivion too. I don't know about the witches, though. They're just kind of crazy. They're just kind of stupid.
And my point is not that they're going to be super happy in the afterlife, dancing among sunshine and flowers. I'm saying that every single person who made this plan died except the leper. And the leper is currently surviving out of dumb luck. And a very conniving politician. And I'm quite done having a conversation with you, so Koya, may I kill this man?
You were having a conversation with me.
Yes.
Rad.
Right here.
Using every single weapon she has, she works from his ankles to his neck.
Just for the sake of not role-playing Jitsuko trying to save a man being tortured, she's gone to go
You're so
tell...
lucky.
Look at this architecture.
You're not
It's
here.
fast.
like
It
I
takes
said,
like
she's
36 seconds.
Straight up, she's just gone to like go let the people at the Goron area like, no, you can come back now. She can fly. She doesn't have to take the turns in the road, just so I don't have to.
This is the
worry
first
about that.
thing I've hit, and I can't even call him meaningful. Alright, let's go to the well.
That is torture.
The well?
It's
Are we
clearly very important.
Are we not going to the temple?
It just launched out of the goddamn ground!
And it's gone that way!
So you want to follow whatever the fuck did that.
I want to go to Low Rule to stop whatever the fuck that thing is. Because it's headed there.
How the fuck are we gonna get there?
Yes.
Ask her.
Not only how are we going to get there,
You!
how do we stop it?
Which you?
Midna.
I was gonna say, they're yelling at
Midna.
Midna.
Evidently, you are very important in getting to the Twilight Realm.
Yeah. Neil.
Excuse me?
Neil.
To whom?
Me. Hey.
Hi.
I like what you do.
Okay.
You're direct.
Thanks.
Still Neil, though.
To who?
Me. I just said that.
I'm well aware.
Mhm.
Under what jurisdiction?
Queen.
Ah, royalty doesn't kneel to royalty. Sorry about it.
You're not royalty, though.
She turns to side on.
No, I know about it. You're just not royalty yet.
So sorry. And what happens when I kneel?
I laugh because it's a joke.
Great. When's the joking over? When can I go to the Twilight Realm and fight Ganondorf?
It's gonna be hard for you guys. I can get there.
Cool.
Might be able
Can
to
you
take-
go fight Ganondorf?
Might be able to
Did
take.
you say might?
I can take very little things with me one at a time. Might be able to. Other than that, you can go with the Twilight Mirror.
And where is that?
What you call the Shadow Temple, sorry.
Great. Okay, so we're gonna go find a mirror. What do I do with the mirror when I find it?
We activate the device and it will lead from one world to the other.
What device?
The mirror, which is where Ganondorf is going right now.
Mhm.
Cool, so he's probably already there.
Yes.
Yes.
And he's probably already in the Twilight Realm doing whatever the hell he needs to be doing. So my vote is we hustle.
Hmm?
That's what I. Yes.
Okay,
you
anything
coming
else I
with-
need to know?
Anything we need to bring with us?
Am I gonna lose my firstborn child by wandering through this Twilight Mirror or some
Oh,
crazy
you're
shit?
childless.
Are there stipulations that are important, or can we go?
No, no stipulations.
Cool, let's go!
I just have to be the one to activate the mirror.
Then follow us.
Is that a disjointed conversation? You follow me.
Sure, just go.
We'll go in a huddle.
So, given video game logic of events and time are
Fuzzy.
and maneuverable,
They're anachronistic.
basically, if there are any other things you want to do in the village, you have the nebulous amount of time to do so. The idea of the chase leading all the way until the final confrontation, all of that is set, ready to go from this point. Shadow Temple will be full-on dungeon. That will lead to Twilight, and that will lead to finalities of the campaign. Basically, this is the time to restock. Whatever restocking and re-equipping you need to do kind of has to happen now, because
Cool.
you're not going to be in very favorable territory from here on out.
So, someone who can save
No.
the game, save the game.
Saved.
Okay. And then we call it
That is your
restock
choice.
next time?
I do have a AM shift tomorrow. I completely forgot about until about 3 minutes ago.
Okay.
I saw you
Okay.
check your phone, and that's why I was like, call.
Yeah, I just checked my calendar and I was like, oh yes.
Well, I have nothing to restock, so.
Spell slots and health for me. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We could pick up some potions, that way I've never used before, so I consider them non-existent.
You know what, Mike? Are there potions of True Strike available?
Let me see.
Health potions that people can carry with them, but I can't get to them fast enough.
How much money
There
do we have?
is.
Depends. What's all in?
5.
We just have to shake her armor hard enough.
It's not
like
in
a
the
piggy
armor.
bank.
1629 is our current.
1,629. I can't buy any meaningful magic items. I'm done here.
Big movie.
Unless you wanted to purchase with materials, which I'll have to find that sheet.
The only thing I
Adamantine
want
is maybe worth it because
the only thing I want is adamantine whips for her. You and I do enough damage that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's the ingredients. As far as you do have a low scale alchemist or an alchemist in training that has potions that you can pick up just off of him. He was about to use bombs, but nobody in his group ever. So Kak actually has the alchemist build, and so he's able to just pass along to you potion of shield, potion of true strike, 3 cure light wounds. That he was just carrying on him.
Cool.
Never had a reason to use.
You said 3 cure lights?
Yep.
3 cure
1d8 plus 3.
shield.
And then the one ally character that never actually made it during the fight was the postman.
This Quill shows up and drops the letters and paper cuts Ganon to death.
He drops letters, all right.
All over Umara.
Oh god.
Please
Thank
tell.
you.
Oh wait, was that a tie dye?
You've got
No, that was
No,
an
it was an M&M.
a week's worth of mail.
All of these are gonna be. Let me see. That's
I'm
Umara.
putting people's dice back where they belong.
Oh, we can't afford adamantium.
That's Umara.
No. Okay.
We can't afford
I'm going to
that
assume
money
all
either.
of these are Umara.
According
Oh
to
no,
the
this
prices.
is Kea?
Adamantium costs 3,000.
Who's Kea? Oh,
Koya. Oh, this one's
off
for
of the
me.
first 2 words in the letter, yes.
This one's me.
This is just
This
2.
one's me.
All the heroes.
Actually, that one's to everyone. Exciting news! The world famous shop Ralph's is set to.
Koya.
This is your sister's shop,
Whoa, she's opening a shop?
or whoever it was.
That's a few of us.
The young heroes who saved my domain. My dear-
Receipts
There you go.
for services rendered.
Okay.
Sit.
Okay.
Your mother
Everyone.
charged us. Your mother charged us.
Read that closer.
Notes for customer. Your happiness is important
Greetings,
to us.
people
Don't
of
return.
Hyrule. Is
or
this from
don't-
Politician?
Paid in full.
This
Okay,
one's from
beautiful.
Politician. We can burn this one.
Oh, read it, please.
I did.
We can get 10% off a discount.
Umara. Ooh.
Wow,
This
so
is-
much mail.
This is an advertisement.
This is
This is an
everyone.
advertisement from Beetle Shop.
Hand
This
one
is
of-
everyone.
hand some of the everyone's around.
I'm
trying to
I'm
gather
just
them
sorting.
and then
I'm
pass them
literally
out.
just
Yeah, I'm
sorting
sorting
right now.
too. Okay, that's an
Oh,
everyone.
So much mail.
Yeah, these are all Arso Umara.
Why do I have so much mail?
Because your darling sent some.
Everyone.
This feels like my real life email.
Okay, this one is specifically Willow and Friends, so it's like I'll grab it.
Okay,
Young
yeah.
heroes who saved my domain.
Ravioli.
Poco, this is Malin. Okay, I'll grab the Malin one.
Okay.
Dear Poco,
Oh, this one's from Italy.
my little Willow and Friends. Okay, those are all group letters. These are group, but they're addressed to Poco first, which is why I grabbed them. Are we reading these out loud? What's everyone want to do?
Do not feel the need to read out loud. If you wish to share them, they're yours to share. I'm going to officially do the sign off because
Yeah.
Yeah.
as far as tonally, this
Oh
hit
my
the
god.
hit the kind of like not rock bottom, but the idea of powerlessness, of getting besieged, and now finally all of their mail can finally catch up with them. Just
All
a reminder
the hope.
of
yeah.
all the hope and how the
This
good that they've
is-
been doing in the world.
From Beetle Shop.
So
This is
next
a
week,
shopkeeper.
next week they storm the Shadow Temple. Thank you for tuning in. If anyone had tuned in, we are out. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.